Also new this morning, two men were arrested in Deerfield last week during a traffic stop. On Thursday night, state police noticed a car driving on 91 North without a front license plate. Troopers identified that driver as 50-year-old Sean Morrissey of Hartford, who had a suspended driver's license and an active warrant out for his arrest in New Hampshire. The passenger, 27-year-old Michael O'Connors of Hartford, also didn't have a driver's license. While troopers were searching their car, they found drug paraphernalia along with over 200 grams of crack cocaine, over 3,000 individual packs of heroin, and some powder cocaine as well. Both of those men were arrested on a number of charges and are set to be arraigned in Greenfield District Court.